Hello everyone and welcome back to more The Letter Let's Play. Yes, we are back for more spoopy times in The Letter. And so, we will continue on from the last episode where let's see what happened. Well, we had our encounter with the ghosts. We fell down the stairs, but then we were like, okay, no, it's fine. We were found by Rose and Miss Macaulay. I forgot her first name because it's been a while since I've touched this game. But anyways, yeah, so we went through the open house, showed the Wrights couple around, and they were indefinite to, like, they want this house, or at least the wife does. So, during that time of the open house, we took a break, and then we accidentally handed off the letter to Mrs. Wright, and it was supposed to be like papers for the house and stuff like that, and like pricing shit, but then the letter got jumbled in on it too, so then she's seen the letter along with her husband and along with Miss Macaulay, but they only obviously shrugged it off as some like lame Halloween movie prop. So yeah, and then of course that triggered Isabella to, recollect her memories of seeing that ghost, and then of course that freaked her out, and then Rose saw and she thought it was our concussion acting up again, and so she told us to go rest and take the day off for the rest of the day, and just chill kind of thing, because she doesn't want to worry over us while trying to handle this open house. So we did. We left. We finished our shift earlier than we thought that we would. Ash was there unexpectedly because he was supposed to meet up with us to go see this movie that their friend Zach had made. So it was like a premiere kind of thing for this film festival that was going on. So Ash picked us up, drove us here. We met up with Becca there too, and then of course after I think Becca found out through Rose about how we fell down the stairs and our concussion, sort of, but then it also led us to accidentally show them the letter as well while Isabella was grabbing for her wallet to get like snacks and money for snacks. So yeah, their group of friends saw the letter as well too, so now they're roped in on this curse, quote unquote, supposedly. And Isabella was trying to explain that what she saw was real, it wasn't a hallucination, it wasn't an illusion, and it was actually a ghost, but of course no one believed her, obviously. And then afterwards, during the movie, once everyone kind of calmed down and chilled from the initial shock and reaction, she was just explaining how yes, this is like a play-by-play of what she saw and what happened, and then Ash was just saying, oh, maybe you should just go, see a professor or some shit like that who's like a, who's an expert at this. Or Ash offered that, and then Zach was like, oh, maybe you should call a priest. And in my personal opinion, I think you should have called both. But anyways, we went with Ash in agreeing to see and get in contact with this professor person that Becca vouched for or some shit like that. So anyways, this is after the movie now, so it's night, and so yeah, let's just see where the story will take us. So night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house, yes. So despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people, those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Yes, so it's still crowded, which is great, because, it's at night and it's scary. Walking in this sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in the city as nondescript as Luxborn, okay? I was afraid too at one point back when I was new and had just set foot in this place, right? Now with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Well, it should, because, now you live here. For how long now? Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed to the other side of the street. Okay, so they're going one way and, we're going the other. Okay. So the former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends. And Ash? Well, that's Zach. Who knows? He never tells, right? Because Ash is like a private detective kind of person. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration, right? Because he shows up at 3 a.m. and shit like that, he'd be like, hey buddy. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off. Alright.
Thanks for today, everyone!
So what now? Oh. Yeah, no problem, Zach. Like hell I'm gonna miss your, premiere of your movie. So no problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier, right? Because we got into a little small argument over this whole ghost story shit. Like, everyone just got a little too heated. Okay. No. How about no? We already discussed this. Huh? She's hearing voices. Great. Yes. Help me. Ugh. How about about you? No. How about no? No, I don't feel like it. A sensation of being watched. Cold, sickening, drowning, my chest tightening, breathing becoming labored. Hyperventilating. I can taste blood in my mouth, the edges of my vision blurs. Oh, don't pass out now, girl. That'll look terrible after we like so adamantly were like, no, I'm fine, you know, I don't want to go home, I don't want to be taken to the hospital. In the distance amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Yes, you already said that, and I don't want to. Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Oh no. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Help me! Calling out, girl, I need help. What are you talking about you needing help here? I can barely help myself. Help me, please. Yes. No, not me. Help me. Girl, I need help. Not you. We both need help. Somebody help me. Yes. Help
Isabella?
me.
Earth to Isabella?
I'm hearing voices, Becca, and I don't think I'm schizophrenic, not to my knowledge. At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur is gone. Okay. Alright, when I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Of course I am. God damn, I don't want to be left by myself right now. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, I spaced it out.
You always do that.
I'm sorry. It's just a habit of mine. Okay, so I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance up to the far end of the street. Why? Are we gonna see ghost figures? Where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Oh, okay, so she's just expecting because the voice is coming that way. Nothing. Okay, good, because I don't want to see ghost shit. Okay. There are only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. Okay, cool. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show, try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
So you got some other time?
Yep. Yes. Hopefully soon? Yeah, see you. Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw, I don't know what I heard, I don't want to know. Right. Because ignorance is bliss sometimes. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give back that normalcy in my life, then so be it. Yes, let's just remain ignorant. Alright, October 22nd, this Saturday. Their darkness closes around me. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. Okay. Lucid dreaming. Alright. Oof. Girl, you scared me. My eyes snap open. Alright, for an instant it doesn't immediately register where I am. Girl, you need to clean up at least. Like, I know you're tight on cash and you're on this, instant noodle diet, but like, can you at least just like clean up? Like, seriously, this is gross. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep all hunched up the night before. Right. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxborn, or at least none I can recall having. Yes, because, I can't recall my dreams either. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. I don't know if you want them to be vivid now, so, Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Oh, right. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone. Maybe. The knowledge that I always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to. Yes, the lonely life of living. Adulting, yes. What time is it? Oh, apparently it's 5, according to your watch over on your bedside, or clock on the bedside, if that's even accurate. Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. That's me every day. In a heartbeat, I'm up. Oh man, of all the times to oversleep, towel, where's my towel? Where my towel at? Admittedly, it's a weekend. As an unspoken rule, that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. Yes, then why are you rushing around? But it killed me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. Oh, and right after what happened. Oh lord, one box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Oh, so you have a shift, I guess, on the weekend now? I guess. But anyways, I'm just gonna click on this just cause like it's flashing new, but whatever. Just so I can get rid of it. Alright. So grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my bag. Probably Rose, asking where we are. There's a moment of indecision at first, my mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Well then check your caller ID first. Or worse, our boss. Ah, sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Ugh, put it away. Get that away. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. Okay, answer it. Incoming call. Mama! Oh, it's Mom! The caller ID reads Mama. Mom! Huh? Oh, it's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now. Okay. That's an unusual time for them to call. Maybe it's an emergency. Hopefully. I don't want no ghost calls, okay? Disguised as my mom. Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I gather. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather. Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Grace. Am I Grace? Oh, Grace. Oh, that's my middle name. Right. Mama, I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there? Yeah, how are you guys over
We're
there?
good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
Aw, that's great. You seem to be having such a nicer time than I am. There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. Aw. I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Oh no, sleazy older brother. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Kuya? Okay, again. Oh no. I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own, and well... 8 Anne's financial situation. Ate, yes! Kuya, these are Filipino terms. I know ate. Ate is yes. Ate's Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having ran herself knee-deep in debt. Yes. Great, that's great. Tell him congratulations from me, and let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. I hope I pronounced it right. I'm so sorry for Filipino fans out there, or anybody who's Filipino who's watching this and just be like, oh my gosh, she's butchering it. I'm sorry. I have a couple like friends, but I totally forgot. Like, you know, it's been a while since they told me these terms. How about Nico, Karen, Michael? I hope they're okay.
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, good on them. Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. Yeah. And Papa? How's Papa doing? It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either. Oh no.
Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now.
Oh no.
Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds.
Oh no.
But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well.
Yeah? You okay? Whatever.
The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Aw, that's good. Oh, I see. That's good, yeah. I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Aw. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and selling Papa's bills all rest on my shoulders. Oh no. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even expect help from our own government because the health insurance there barely covers anything. Oh shit, that sucks. I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Mama? Mom. Yeah, Mom. Silence. Oh no, guess that's a no. I started to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace.
What?
Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
No, I mean, what? Why? Did something happen? Is it deposit issue? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors.
Yeah, I don't see the. I know you want to save up on money and shit, but we can't just treat this lightly, Mom. Okay, this health isn't something to just cut corners on.
But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
No, it's fine. This is what I live to do, Mom. Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa, right? And don't worry about the bills or the medicine or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale, right? Hopefully, if I didn't fuck this one up. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Yeah. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie. Yet look at what I'm doing. It's a white lie, okay? Fingers crossed. I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment, and there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too. Wow.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish
Mom.
you'd come home to us soon.
I know, Mom. It's lonely here too. Galan ka uwi. What? When are you coming home? I hope I did not butcher that. I don't speak Tagalog. I wish I did. I wish I could speak a lot of other different languages, but I just can't. Yeah, when are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? You say soon, because that's what all Asians do. 5 years later, and I still can't give them a straight one. I smile, though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. I know, yeah, she's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns. Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay? Yeah.
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
Yeah, no, it's fine. There's a small commotion on the other end, the sound of gates opening, the voice of a child, EJ, talking excitedly about his day at school, the tapping of feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. Aw. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? Wow, so many questions. I miss them. Yeah, I know, yeah. I miss them so much. It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright? Yeah,
On a Saturday?
I'm running a little late.
Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Mom. I love you. Bye. Ugh. It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now. Yeah, gotta get to work! Okay, Isabella, time to get that mansion sold. Yep, time to make some money. And let's see our new journal here. So, yes, wow, it's a cute family. Oh. Isabella received an unexpected call from her family back in the Philippines. In an emotional moment, her mother informed her of her father's deteriorating condition despite treatments. Nonetheless, the young woman assured her and continued to work hard to be able to support all of them. Oh, look at that cute family. Okay, anyways, gotta get to work. Gotta get that money. Gotta get that dough. Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. Oh my god, girl, let's just multitask. God, no doubt Mama forgot to say something. Okay, no ghost calls, please. Oh, it's Rose. Mama, did you forget anything? No.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping?
No, I just got up, girl.
Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Okay, God, girl, I would be hurrying if you didn't just call me. Just now, office, what about the open house? Oh no, is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, I'm going to get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if... I'm pretty sure we closed the deal with, like, the Wrights wanting to buy the mansion. Because again, like I said, like, they really wanted it, or at least the wife did.
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down?
Okay, fine.
Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
Okay, coming. There's a telltale din of several feet shuffling against a wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. Okay. That isn't in any way comforting, but it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record timing. Yes. To the office! So I make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment completely disheveled and out of breath. A feat if I take into account my usual travel time. Yes. Routine clamor common to Briar Realty Corporation's Luxborn office greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals, agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about, and...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees?
Where the hell is C? C?
What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
Okay. I hope he's not mad at me. My boss's words turn muffled as someone else closes the door to his office, likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is half their workload has been shifted to all available staff so as to not lose clients. Where the hell are these people then? Not that I mind the extra work, if anything it means I'll have more to send to my family back home, but where are these people? Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. Okay. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here,
Oh, gosh.
I need you to help me with these papers.
Okay, paperwork.
If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
Yes, no problem. One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork in my hands without explanation. Oh. A page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as I straighten. Okay, what is this? Purchase and sale agreement. Oh, a purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb in the direction of our visitor lounge when I tilt my head in question. Is it the Wrights couple? They're seated on the sofa and looking completely out of place, and the humbly decorated room is the same couple from the day before. Yes, I knew it. The Wrights. Yes. Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing. I've closed the deal. They're buying it. We got a deal? Yes. She swats a hand at my God, what am I saying? She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeve, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. Yes. She wants the sale to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here... Yeah, we're gonna make bonuses! We're gonna get the money! The deal needs to be closed yet. Documents need to be signed still, but the elation is there. Along with a foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint. Why?
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house.
Yeah, we kind of had that hinted at us, thanks to, Anne? I think her name's Anne, right? Anne McCauley? Yeah.
I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer.
Exactly.
I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madame Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
Exactly, indeed. So whatever, more money for us. More commission. One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price. As long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
Oh my goodness gracious, 15% more than the list. Wow, girl. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I think
Yes,
if we allow
sir.
it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Oh, yes! Yes, boy! Yes! Even with that urban legend? Rose nods. Nice! Oh, I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Okay, whatever. I just want this out of my hair, okay? Please, I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. Yes. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing. Yes. Don't they have better things to spend money on? Exactly. I mean, I'd haggle it down to the lowest price possible if I were in their place. Of course, anybody reasonable, but if you have a lot of cash to blow, then you don't really fucking care. Especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. Exactly. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all, nothing more. Exactly, which means you should not even be bothered. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what she left me. Okay. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office's belief. Yes. Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Please don't call me Isabel. She welcomes me with a bright smile, her movements more open than what one would typically expect from a passing client to have.
Oh, Isabel!
Oh, she called me.
How are you feeling? You looked awfully dreadful yesterday.
She called me Isabel again. Whatever. Isabella, I'm fine now, ma'am. I appreciate your concern. I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember, right? You're literally like one vowel off. Just one vowel. Honestly. Regardless, I hand them their copy of the agreement. Oh yeah, whatever. You're rich. I don't really care. Call me Isabel. Call me Isabella. I don't really fucking care.
Wonderful. Your team works unbelievably fast.
Thank you. Yes. Ma'am Hannah skims through each of them with a scrutinizing eye, checking every page for any inconsistencies and errors. Despite the unassuming impression she gives off, she appears fully aware of what to look for in the process of contracts and the process contracts like these undergoes. Okay, yeah, so she's very well informed. It is surprising, to be quite honest. I haven't pegged her for someone who is well versed in these things, yet here she is, right? And she can't even fucking pronounce my name right. She shows some of it to her husband, and he responds with the same passive interest as if he's more than happy to leave everything to her. Wait, I can't tell if it is purely because he believes she's capable enough, doesn't care about what they are buying, or he simply finds paperwork tedious. And maybe all the above. Alright, apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah clasps her hand together before extending it to us for a shake. So Rose and I release the breath we've been holding, both of us more than happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then?
Yes, take it. It's all yours. Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch. Something not haunted, perhaps? I don't really fucking care. Isabella, why are you even bothering, okay? Like, no. I know this isn't gonna come biting your ass later on, but like, you know, currently, as of now, I would have been like, fuck it, take it, I don't care. Rose shoots me a warning glance that clearly says, don't make a scene, we're almost there, right?
Of course, why wouldn't I be?
Oh, just making sure. You know, it's a lot of money to dish out, you know, but whatever, who am I to judge your taste?
The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
Yeah, look at all the space you have and all the rich histories and shit, yeah.
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Oh, whatever, you can have that installed afterwards.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love.
Exactly.
As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately.
Oh my goodness gracious, and I'm so sorry for hindering your process.
Shame she didn't have it.
Uh-huh. Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am. So yes,
Within a
don't
week,
worry,
I
don't
hope.
worry.
We still
yeah,
have
sure.
a housewarming party to plan after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
Yes, of course. Anything for you. Yes, for you. Yes.
There are servants for that, darling.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Rich people talk. Whatever. Not that I know of. My peasant. My peasant status and all.
Love, wouldn't it be better if we handled it ourselves? A personal touch of sorts.
Okay.
It is our housewarming party and our new home.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. Congratulations to you two.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course.
Exactly.
You can leave it to us.
Yeah, exactly. Trust.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
No problem.
Oh, and before we forget,
What? She discreetly folds something into both our hands and winks, a finger raised to her lips demanding our silence. Ooh, is this some extra cash? Extra moolah?
I know both of you worked hard on getting us this beautiful mansion.
Ooh. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking
Did
about.
I mention we reward our people generously?
No, you didn't. But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this, of course.
Don't
Isabella's
you
such a good
worry,
person.
darling. It's a small thing coming from us.
Yeah, just a couple $100,000 bills. Whatever. Whatevs.
Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
And a bonus I'm wanting to take, yo. Alright, she smiles sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house.
Okay, hopefully that's the only thing she's dying over.
You can do that, yes. Here's her contact.
Okay, sure. I think we already got her business card, no? Whatever. Certainly, ma'am. We'll help it process as soon as possible.
I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you too soon so we can get this closed.
Okay, yeah, sure, no problem. Whatever. Just like that, transaction over and done with. Yay. My mind's still reeling even after they've left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. Exactly, man! Like, bonus, too? A part of me feels lucky about the fact no lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds, just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. Plus bonus cash, yes. The other part? A second ago, we sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. Well, you don't know that, girl. They might have some shady history that you just don't know about, that you can never know. Sure, the commission's big. Yeah, big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization, big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. Heck, it'll keep me away from instant noodle diet. Heck, it'll keep me away from instant noodle diet for months. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well once the deal has been closed, much to my sanity's relief. Exactly. But knowing that something's in there, and we gave it to the good couple despite that, well, I don't really care. I mean, it's bad of me to say that. Oh, I'm such a horrible person to say that. But, like, honestly, though, like, what can you really do at this point, okay? It's business, alright? Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house and get money, Papa won't be happy with that. At least I have good news to tell next time I come home, right? The little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something.
I know, right? But whatever. They
So
seem
how
like
does it
nice
feel?
people. Great, actually. How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
No. Oh my gosh. Memorable is an understatement, Rose. I mean...
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. Aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised.
Oh my god, we're making so much dollars! What?
What are you gonna do with it?
Gonna be a good person, send it to my family back home. I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Maybe a good chunk of it, yeah. Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses, right?
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
What? She slings an arm over my shoulders and leans in closer to my ear, as though she's about to share a big secret. Okay, what?
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
Which basically means you're saying treat yourself, right? Right? Yeah, this is where it's going. I don't get it. She says treat yourself, girl.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food.
Right? Well, yeah.
Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you?
What? Huh?
Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Okay. Oh. Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive, right?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
True, I mean, we can't go out drinking to a bar. I mean, I'm down for that. I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I know, right? I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me, right? I mean, like, it's great. Like, it would be nice to move out to a nicer place, but like, what's the point if I can't afford to keep it in the long run, you know? But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well, right?
You go do that.
Okay.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, what's going on? She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds.
Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
If what? Must be another client. Okay. Nothing surprising there. She's one of BRC's top agent, no matter how modest she appears. Yeah. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually. I had to, right? But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. I mean, that's just life. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. What? Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet to be fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Oh, okay. Out of courtesy, I never pressed on the matter further. Okay. But perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. A small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives of goals we both let pass us by because of the circumstances we're in. Okay, so she wanted to be a nurse rather than a retail agent. Yeah.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
Tea? Oh my god, tea time. I want to have some tea. New client?
Reassigned.
Reassigned client, okay.
Have you heard from Mark at all?
Nope. I don't even know who he is. And not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away.
Ooh, no, or maybe it might just be, you know, what's it called? The mansion's curse? Maybe he's seen some shit. Maybe he's actually dead.
I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows?
Maybe it's the curse.
Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. Hello, it's a little Easter egg. Yang Yang, which is like the games company right now. I caught that. So she throws a wave over her shoulder as she rushes out of the office. Okay. The lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out. Yes, but oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today, if one considers taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry, packing a lunch. Yes, that's not exactly a lunch. Time to make good on the promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Yes, lunch date. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too? Yeah, if they're not, like, doing some next shit. Hey, guys! Bruh, where's the squad? In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All my calls went straight to his voicemail. Oh. Must be busy. He's at it again, right here today, gone the next. Yeah, right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, his loss. Yep, you're missing out on free lunch. Sorry. We have agreed to meet at a nearby cafe, the same one I frequent with Becca, because it's cheap and they give away free bread around closing time. Ooh. Alright. Hey, okay. So quaint, a little old-fashioned, though looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city's tall buildings, but we love it all the same. Yes, so hipster. Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. What? Antiques, yes. Vintage art pieces in a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. It would have been nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Doesn't look much packed to me. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance, the kind born purely out of differing interests. Oh, okay. That or Zach's simply afraid of Becca. I mean, why would you be afraid of her? It's not impossible, and I won't blame him if he is. Oh. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Oh. Even I am a little scared of her. Zach! Becca! Hey!
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today.
Yeah.
What happened?
Because I just sealed a good deal, and I got some money in my pocket, and I'm gonna, treat you all to lunch.
I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
I just sealed the deal, girl. Don't rush me. Yeah. Let's order food first, okay? A waitress comes by to take our order. On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes in it, okay? But today's a good day, great even, so we get everything that we want. It's not wrong to indulge a little, right? Exactly. Today's special for the three of us. Even the person jotting down our order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it, nevertheless, and leaves without a comment. Becca furrows her eyebrows, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands. Don't worry, it's my treat. Yeah. The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Haha, but it's a good choice that I made, right? Come on, Mom. Mom, you can't just reprimand me for that. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. Oh, yeah, whatever. But Becca is far from being my mom. Yes, a small sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. It isn't anything fancy, but it still looks hella good. Oh my god, that actually looks really good. Pan-roasted sea bass with citrus-dressed asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side, or at least that's what the daily specials board says. I would order that. I would definitely order that. I never did pay any attention to it whenever I come here, since they price whatever's written way above what I'm willing to spend on food on a single day. Okay, but today's a good day. Today's a special day. Oh good, I'm so hungry. I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
That's me though. Same. Hey, not all the time. Jokes. It's all the time actually.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Yeah, I did. Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
I just got some hella cash, girl.
Let us say it, Rebecca.
Right?
She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Exactly. So let me take my time on this. Let me just revel in this feeling.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay. Alright, so I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing. An expectant grin breaks out on my face, except...
I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm treating you. And then, yeah, nobody obviously believes me because I'm broke as hell, but not anymore.
And this is important because...
Because I sealed the deal, girl. Becca only raises an eyebrow at me, while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline or another lame joke Ash made, and is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Oh bummer, maybe I should rephrase it. My instant noodle days are over, Ash is not here, so we should celebrate. No! I should just stick to the topic. Why are we bringing Ash into this? Okay, my instant noodle days are over. Okay, let me do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying. I sold the house. As the news sink in, the expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more like it, right? You heard me right, lady and gentlemen. As of today, I'm Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos and free for my instant noodle binge. Yeah!
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously!
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
Yes, I sold the house. Yup.
Which house is this? In Aslam Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
That very one, the very same. The one and only, yep. Come on, Becca, I know you've got a better memory than that.
Oh, wow. That's...
I know, right? Why are you so hesitant on this? Why are you still, shaded out about this? She lets out a hum, although she's nodding. She gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and is still forcing her brain to absorb it. I know, it's a bit of a shock. I'll just, let you take your time with it. Did you think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Maybe with the whole urban legend thing? Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what? Right? I thought you got my back, girl. You don't believe me. The two words tumble out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, and judging from the looks on their faces, it seems they are too. Me and my stupid mouth.
I'm sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you.
Okay, then.
But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
Hey man, if you got a rich person who really likes the house, then you never know. It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but... Look,
But what?
I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something.
I know, it's too good to be true, right?
What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out?
Girl, they signed papers already.
Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Girl, I got this cash bonus, okay? At least I got that on my hands. Jesus.
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
Oh, come on. Don't be such a wet blanket. They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour. pressured me into it, more like. Yeah. But I'm not going to tell Becca about that. Knowing her, she'd only worry. And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
Well, rich people, okay? God. The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property. She forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time, right? And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra, right?
Something as in...
As in cash bonus! As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal. Exactly.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
Why? Oh, she didn't really give us a choice in the matter, so don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house. Well, if Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid upfront for it yesterday. That's despite the legends too. I even tried to show them the letter, but nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
You don't really think they'd believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle.
Well, they should be, you know, because you never know. But anyways, I feel like I got more relationship points for Becca, yes. Oh, I'm a little bit behind on Becca, actually. Huh, that's interesting.
Well, there's you.
Well, yeah, this is me, so what? Right, you know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself, right? If you're not gonna appreciate it, I'll just eat all of this by myself. I begin to gather their plates to my side, the food in each still untouched. A laugh almost escapes my mouth with the way Zach's expression quickly changes to disappointment. I know, he's like, no, my food! Becca's hand interrupts me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me.
I'm kidding! Don't go all pouty on me again.
Okay, it's fine, then just enjoy your goddamn food.
I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
I know. But I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though. With the money, they don't know yet. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment too. It's just a matter of time. I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who have known you long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, a playful jab there, but most of it is spent on catching up and telling stories about whatever is keeping us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened, right? And we had a movie to see, so it'd be really rude to like talk out loud about it. So even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea bass we ate? I don't know. Zach, though, appears less energetic. Why, what's up? While he's far from being the life of the party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. Why? If Becca notices...
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Yeah, are you okay? What's up, man?
Huh? No, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
No worries, Rebecca.
Are you sure? Doesn't sound okay to me. Yeah, what's up, man? Come on, tell me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Why? Tell me, what happened? What's wrong? What made you sad? Who hurt you?
Is it about the reviews this morning?
Oh no, did some asshole say that your movie sucked? A pained expression crosses Zach's face, and almost immediately Becca retreats in her inquiry as though the man's look is enough of an answer for her, yes. I look between the two of them. Yeah. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Oh no.
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Oh no.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place.
Oh, is your movie like critiqued as being like, oh, it's too controversial. Oh no, can't have that shown to the public. God.
I should have expected it.
No, Zach, you're a man with visions, okay? What reviews? Becca glances at Zach, her motions unsure, eyes asking for his consent on the matter. Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it has always been better to wait, let him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent, although with her, explosions of temper are more common. Yes. In the end, he simply answers with a shift of his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on with a tilt of his head.
It's his movie.
Right, okay. That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca.
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Okay, yeah. Tell me. Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
I'm pretty sure, like, some asshole movie critic who thinks he's all big shit is like, oh, this is too controversial. Ugh.
Bad?
Bad?
Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
Okay, but like, still, I need the deets. From how her tone rises in anger, it seems like she's the one slighted and not Zach. Okay, my gosh. A snicker escapes me, which I promptly stamp down on as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Okay, a bowbag. In her case, a bowbag. But still, an asshole nonetheless.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
Yeah.
I dinna ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out dribble, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say.
Is she like Swedish or something? What did she just say in the beginning? Oh my goodness gracious. But anyways, whatever. Those are not what you call like, what's it called? Like critiques and like oh my god. Criticisms that are like more, factual based. This is just like, I don't know, what's it called? Just half-ass written reviews by like some asshole that's just like, I don't get it, kind of thing.
If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Right, true. But there are people like that. They're just dumb like that, and it's just like their opinions get in the way of actual critiquing the thing that they're supposed to critique professionally.
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
No, you can't have them shut you down like that, girl. No.
If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
Oh, no. You're giving up. It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big
deal.
Come
on, Zach. If it's not a big deal, then you wouldn't have let this bother you this much, okay? God. But you worked on it for months. Yeah, you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
But those people suck, and they think they're big shit when they're not, okay? Whatever. Don't say that, right? My palm strikes the table, sending the tableware on top clinking against each other. I didn't even notice when I rose from my seat. But here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner a teacher would at any unruly student. Becca's probably proud. Yeah. I didn't mean to yell, but there are some things people like Zach aren't supposed to say. Yes, exactly. You can't just give up, Zach. How exasperating. He of all people should know. It's just a review, right?
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Well, they're assholes. Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca? Come on, homegirl, back me up. An amused gleam in her eyes. An amused gleam is in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining here? Help me here. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone, right? I should know. After all, I'm...
Failing means you're playing, Zach.
Exactly.
Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at.
Exactly. You've got something, girl.
I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what I watched.
Yes.
Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Exactly. It takes a lot to anger me, okay? Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in my tongue as a flush of embarrassment blooms across my face. It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Oh, bribing me with food now? Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Too bad, this one counts. A burst of laughter comes from Zach.
Thanks, you too.
Nah, no problem.
I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff.
Oh, come on, buddy. Don't let it dampen your mood.
Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
Okay, good then. There's no face at all, only a poor imitation of a puppy dog eyes, if you could call this one. You promise?
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys.
Alright, that's what I like to hear.
Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now.
Right?
What's night ain't for another week.
Right, exactly. And that's all the answer I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you've walked. It's not like it's over for me though. Right? I still have time, I could still come back. Do my own thing, do what I really want to do in life, right? Surely once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. The screen shows Rose. Oh, Rose, I hope you only have good news.
Hey, Isabella. You at the office?
Isabella. I see what you did there, girl. Okay, alright. Okay, haha, very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding.
Okay, what do you want?
BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
Okay, cool. Alright, she states that as if it already explains everything. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Luxbourne streets. All of which she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next object of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that regard.
I'm stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
Oh yeah, I hate slow drivers. When she has finally ran out of things to complain about and stopped, what she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. What? Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the Wrights interior designer in her stead, and
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye.
Oh.
Thanks.
Okay, got you. Classic Rose, she ends the call without even asking for my input. Alright, guess I got a side job to do. Anyways, let's check up on our journal entry and see what's written here. So a day after the open house, the Wrights were seen securing the mansion's purchase at Briar Realty's Luxbourne office. Parties involved in the transaction were surprised at how fast it went, but agreed it was to be expected when dealing with influential people like the Wrights. Happy over the sale, Isabella Santos treated her friends to lunch. Yay! So the sky is cloudless and the noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete when we leave the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in a fickle mood or make them vulnerable to catching something. So no wonder we have staff members going AWOL lately, not to mention my boss's mercurial moods. Oh, well, maybe it's the curse. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the gripes about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Luxbourne remain constantly busy. The hurried tapping of shoes against the pavement and the inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd filled the humid afternoon air. A small reminder of the things we still have to do, regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Yes, back to Briar Realty for me, Zach to a meeting with a magazine publisher featuring luxury houses, and Becca to her lesson plans and books at home. But more than once, I catch her sneaking a longing glance over something displayed on a shop window. What are you looking at, girl? Does she want to buy something? Maybe I can get it for her this Christmas. I turn my head at the last shop she checked out. A fleeting glimpse. The world stills. Why? What? Oof! She looks at me, eyes hollow, gaze piercing, and boring into my very soul, like a set of chains to keep my whole body still. Hi, girl! Hey, girl! What are you doing in there in that reflection? There are no shadows or whispers this time. Only a plea. A hum, low and indistinct. compelling me, beckoning me, intent on dragging me to the void beyond the glass. No, girl, this ain't no Alice in Wonderland. I ain't gonna take you up on that shit. Oh, girl, I'm the one who needs help. You can't just stand here twitching at me like that. I don't dare move. My heart hammers against my ribs, each beat, every thump screaming at me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs feel heavy while my own breathing strains in the face of her calls. I wonder if Becca saw this too. Nah, not really. Leave me alone. Her mouth is stretched in a grin, wide and unpleasant. The panic building up in my chest forces me to take a tentative step back. Don't go on the street, girl. Don't take the step back onto the street and get run over. I try not to stare at the decaying flesh, the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arm or her nailless fingers. I don't want this. Of course, nobody wants this. Do not want. Not like this. Not after I got what I want for Papa. No, stop. Leave me alone. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Her face contorts and she lets out a wail, sharp and utterly unforgiving. Rage. I am so sorry, girl. Okay, I'll help you out whatever you want. Just don't hurt me. Don't kill me. There is only hatred and bitterness, as if the very notion of turning away from her is an offense in itself. I'm pretty sure she is offended. Please, I don't want this. Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards, my own throat, hoarse from the screams I didn't even notice already coming out of my mouth. The back of my feet catches on a loose stone, sending me sprawling on the ground. The resulting pain completely jolts me out of the haze, blurring my mind. Oh God! For a little while, my surroundings appear unfamiliar until Becca's face swims into my vision. Oh, I thought you left. A look of concern is on her face, and her hands are gripping my arms tight. Even Zack appears beside himself with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against a small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
I saw a ghost.
Bella, you okay?
No, I'm not. My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. The words refuse to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window, and find nothing, of course. She's gone. Yep. Yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground, my weakened limbs relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home at the pit of my stomach, yes. I want to throw up anything to get the wretched sensation out.
You were screaming.
Yeah, sorry.
Zack, call someone.
No, I'm great, girl. No, don't. I'm good. I got scared. I need to get to the office, Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella.
No, I'm good, girl. Bye.
Zack, you watch over her for me.
Nope.
I'll call for someone.
No, girl. I attempt to smile to put her at ease, but it likely comes off as a grimace. Yes, gently I pushed her hands off my shoulders. Girl, I'm fine. My knees are still trembling, but I can stand. Leave. Leave me. Stay away. Away. Why? The humidity's stifling, everyone's stares are unnerving, and Becca and Zack's concerns are suffocating. Okay, I don't want to be here. No more. I break into a run. Where you going, girl? I hope you're going to the office. Oh no, you go home. Girl! Oh, girl. Okay, what's up? What's happening? Let's see what's happened. Okay. So so after a pleasant lunch with Zachary, Steele, and Rebecca Gales, Isabella Santos received an urgent phone call from Rose Cooper, asking her to meet with the Wrights interior designer. Left with no choice, she hurried back to BRC, but on her way, on one of the shops she passed by, a familiar smile greeted her. Familiar? Jesus Christ. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. Oh, wait, hold on. Where am I in terms of time? I wonder. Maybe I should end this here. Maybe I should end this one here. I might go a little bit over time. Hold on. And maybe we'll go a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I'm just at just at the hour mark, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit more, guys. So I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. Here, with only the occasional drips of water on the sink and the whirring of the fan blades to keep me company, it's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking. Shit. And now we're just traumatized. Anyways, the story's getting good anyway, so I just want to see where this is going. But even with the clutter to keep me company, the room still feels a whole lot bigger than usual. I would think it would be claustrophobic, no? I hug my knees closer as a group passes by outside. Loud. So loud. If only there was a way to tune everything out to keep my head from replaying every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait as she reaches for me, her bone-chilling smile, her pleas for... Please don't... Oh no. God. I was gonna say, please don't show up. I don't want for this to happen. Enough. That's enough. A shiver passes over me, though it's not from the hair still hanging damp against my back, nor the draft that enters the room from the window I've left wide open. Ugh, yes, this. My gaze shifts over the letter sitting on the coffee table. Its edges flutter innocuously as the wind touches it. Funny how an ordinary-looking piece of paper can bring this much trouble. I don't think this is ordinary, okay, girl? This is beyond ordinary. The impulse to throw it away or rip it to pieces is still there. I can easily do it, but after that, what? Right? Will she leave me? What about those people who have already seen it? Will they be okay? Right. This uncertainty nods at me. Knowing that she's real and might also go after the people I care about. I just wish someone would listen. Oh, what about the guy? Believe me. The abrupt break in the silence nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Same. Blindly, I fish out my phone from under the mess of papers and cushions where I've carelessly thrown it before taking a shower hours ago. It's Ash. Ash's name flashes brightly on the screen. Is he calling because of this afternoon?
Thank you so much for spamming my inbox, scaredy cat.
Oh, shut up! I was gonna invite you out to free lunch, okay? Like, be grateful that I even considered inviting you out. Hey, Ash.
What's wrong?
Ghost. I just had a long day. The couple who bought the house wanted us to finish processing the papers within the week. It's a little hectic, but we'll manage.
Really? You sold it?
Yes, I sold it. Don't sound so surprised. I told you, you don't stand a chance. The Wrights won't take no for an answer. You've been on the losing end from the very start. Ha.
Whoever said I was interested in the house in the first place?
Yeah, true. Like, I wouldn't pegged him to be one. But you said... Despite his light tone, his snicker only comes off as annoying to my ears. I have to fight the urge to end the call right then and there. Stupid Ash. You're such an ass. And just so you know, I'm not treating you to a separate celebration. Or ever.
No, that's just unfair. And here I was looking something up for you. Didn't you say you wanted to talk to Andrew?
True, I did. I pause. I did say that, but I didn't think he'd actually go through the trouble, considering how much he scoffed at the whole topic in the first place. But he's a nice friend. He's a good guy, so yes, he'll do it. He's just a little tsundere. Is he okay with that?
Totally. Besides, I need to ask him about something. I might as well do it soon.
Okay.
What do you say you come with me tomorrow morning?
Sure. Sounds good. Well, there's no harm in it, I suppose. I've got a free day anyway, yeah.
Great, I'll just pick you up. Don't oversleep.
Okay, hopefully not this time. Don't compare me to you, I'm not the one who sleeps like a rock. Another round of chuckles come from him. Oh, I will live for the day he'll stop making fun of me. Just wait, you asshole. So original. As I'm about to end the call, he clears his throat.
And, Isabella?
What? His sudden diffident tone sends my eyebrows shooting up into my hairline. Yeah, what? Is the world ending today? Yeah, did you forget something?
Do you think we...
What is this?
Never mind. Good night.
What? I mean... Okay. He hangs up instantly. Alright. Rude. Completely rude. I didn't even get to thank him. The busy tone, though muffled, echoes through the receiver. No one is saying this will work. Even I am doubtful it will, but whatever. It'll put my mind at ease, I guess. But right now, I'll take anything. Anything to get out of this nightmare. And yes. Alright, okay, so that's a little bit right there. Okay, that's all I'm giving you guys. So we're gonna read through this journal, and then I'm gonna end this episode here, you guys. And yeah, so hold on. There we go. Okay, so I'm assuming it's that person. Alright, so Ashton Frey reminded Isabella Santos of their meeting with Professor Andrew Clark tomorrow, a respectful professor with a doctorate degree in sociology. Okay, as a former researcher specializing in ethnography and psychology, Ashton assured that his friend can help with her worries regardless. Ashton assured that his friend can help with her worries regarding the mansion's rumors. Okay, but okay, fine. Maybe I should have called the priest because I need something. I need someone to just bless the mansion or some shit, or just vibe it out or some crap. I don't need. It's not my problem. I don't have issues. Even though I see ghosts and shit, but like still, it's not like I have a mental illness or some shit like that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave this episode here for now. I'm gonna try to do like double uploads of the letter because one of you has so informed me this game takes it's a long story. I think it was, yeah, like it's like a ridiculously long story. So I'm hoping to get it done by like somewhere before, maybe a little bit, like if I can just be lenient with myself, a little bit after October. But still, I kind of want to try to get as much as I can done with this story, just in general, like one ending, I guess, perhaps. But yeah, so anyways, I will try to do double uploads as much as I can. If not, then yeah, it's just my regular scheduled uploads. But for now, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Got some little bit of action going on, a little bit of our second ghost encounter away from the mansion this time. Oh my gosh. Jesus, I feel so sorry for Isabella. But anyways, whatever. So the plot is starting to thicken. It's still a little bit of a slow progression, but anyways, that's what I'm hoping, that this will, lead to a better story build-up, I guess. So anyways, we'll see. And so then let's wait until the next episode, you guys. But until then, bye!
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking